Hey everyone, this is the brand new GameGenic Bastion XL 100 Plus. Big thanks to GameGenic for reaching out and sending this over for me to review and to give away. I honestly think that GameGenic are making some of the best TCG accessories right now on the market. So if you want to win one of these, stick till the end and I will tell you how. I'm going to give two of them away. So if you haven't noticed, the design and the appearance of the Bastion is very similar to the super popular Boulder series by Ultimate Guard. So I think it's probably safe to assume that they are trying to compete with those. They both feature a very similar snap open close lid, which splits open diagonally into two roughly equal halves. And honestly, it's really easy to open, but it still stays secure when closed, which is of course very important to make sure it doesn't randomly open while it's in your bag. I have found, however, that the Boulders are a bit more secure. If you just shake them both, the Boulder and the Bastion, they will both burst open if you shake them hard enough. But with the Boulders from Ultimate Guard, they take a bit more effort. These Bastions tend to open just slightly easier. And I don't know, I think this could be because of the material used. The plastic on these Bastions seem to be a bit thinner. They are a bit more flexible. You can see that it gives a bit when I squeeze them, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. It could be the design, it could be something else. I do like, however, that the plastic is transparent, or rather translucent, and I believe this applies to all their colored versions as well. This just makes it possible for you to see what's inside even when it's closed. And honestly, it is by far one of my favorite features when it comes to deck boxes. It just makes it that much easier to pick out the deck that you're looking for without having to open every single one of them. Now, another small difference with the Bastion is that it's a bit more difficult to take out the deck. If you can see here, there is a slight curve at the back of the box to allow for some gripping when you're taking out the deck. But honestly, this is nothing compared to the Boulder. It's completely open back, makes it very comfortable, very easy to take out your entire deck. So one of the key features of the Bastion is the capacity. You know, it's big, it's bigger than the Boulder, and it is going to comfortably fit a completely double-sleeved EDH deck with tokens. It will fit up to 140 single-sleeve cards. You can actually see here all the different configurations and kind of cards that you can fit in. And in my testing, I found this to be accurate. And one of the coolest things is that it will also fit mini snaps. So these are the standard Ultra Pro mini snaps, and lots of people use these to house their commanders. And I especially love this feature because I use mini snaps in my own personal deck box as well. I promise I'll talk about this soon, maybe next week. So yeah, if you're like me and you use mini snaps for your commanders, this Bastion is going to fit your double-sleeved commander deck with some tokens and a commander in front. And it's all going to snap in nicely in a compact form factor. A side note is that it will also fit these triple sleeve cards. So cards that have an inner sleeve, a normal sleeve, and an outer sleeve. So these are slightly wider and taller. So it's going to fit into the Bastion. But unfortunately, it does not fit 100 of these cards, so it doesn't fit a completely triple-sleeved commander deck. It's short by like 10 cards. I've tried to squeeze it in, trust me. So I just think that's a bit of a shame. This does mean that the box is slightly wider and taller than the Boulder, and that means that it's not going to fit as nicely in something like this Quiver Time case. It does fit, you can close it, but you can see that it's stretching the case a bit. And you obviously cannot fit 3 of them inside this one. But it is made to work with and fit into other GameGenic products like their Dungeon, which I also use and I also like. It's a great product. So I think it's great that they're making their products work with each other. So overall, if you're looking for something a bit bigger, maybe a better Boulder depending on your preferences, something that fits more cards, bigger sleeves, mini snaps, all the while remaining in quite a compact form factor, secure open close lid, something that you can see even when it's closed, then I think this is a great option for you. I've been using this for about a week now, just chucking it into my bag, and honestly it's done exactly what I've expected it to do. Like, it's just a solid deck box. So the box itself also comes with a sticker If you want to personalize it, you can write your name, you can write the deck name or whatever you want on it. And there's also like a random token that's an ad card for GameGenic, which is great. I should probably do something like this as well. GameGenic sent me 3 of these deck boxes. So I have this red and this green one that I'm gonna give away. And I'm gonna give one away on YouTube, the other one on Twitter. X. I'm gonna one on YouTube and one on X. So all you have to do is go and follow GameGenic. All their social links will be down in the description below. And then you have to leave a comment on this video telling me exactly which social media platforms you followed them on. And I will trust you wholeheartedly and just pick 2 winners. One on YouTube. If you want to take part on X, just go follow me there, follow GameGenic there, and retweet my post. And I'll pick a random winner there as well. And yeah, subscribe.